Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
Now here's Wall. He feeds it to Nene. Outside, Wall. And the pass to Beal. 6 to shoot. Here's Nene. The shot will not go. Some solid defense from Bosch. Big Daddy's checked in for the Heat.
Last year's numbers for John Wall, 3rd in assists, and he was an excellent defender, playing the passing lanes and forcing turnovers, ranking number 3 in the league in steals.
You know, Steve, we look back at how high he finished on the assist charts, and man, it was a special season there for him. He was dime dropping all over the place.
Now here's Wade. Nene able to get his shot to go. Here's Big Daddy. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Wizards leading by 10. Beal dishes to Pierce. Pass to Beal. To the left wing. Right side, Wall. And again, Washington, no good.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. No good from Big Daddy.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
Sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
Nene setting the pick for Wall. Beyond the arc. And he gets the bucket. Wall's got 5 now.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
And it's blocked by Wade. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the night here. And so he hits the technical free throw. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Hollins is checked in. Humphries comes in for Nene. White, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. And Porter subbed in for Bradley Beal. And as he's checked in for the Heat. Chalmers comes in for Dwayne Wade. Now here's Wall after the miss from Big Daddy. Right outside. Outside, Wall. And again, Washington with the triple.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
The Big Daddy passes to Chalmers. Here's Big Daddy. That one rolling around and rims out. Outside, Wall. Shot from the wing. And Washington again with the bucket.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from...
Checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Darrell Wright. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Sean Williams checks in for Josh McRoberts. Bang comes in for Ennis. Napier is checked in for Mario Chalmers. And Big Daddy subbed in for Norris Cole. Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingers. Chris Humphries is out there at court top. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man, they are just putting a hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Passes it to Big Daddy from deep. Washington with the rebound. Gortat's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Wall with the drop. Another shot. Humphries with the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 17.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Wall attacking. Shot denied. Releases. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And through. Heat also with a sub. Big Daddy's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Pass to Ennis. Here's Big Daddy. There's the pick. And they call an illegal screen here. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Third, John Wall.
He showed such great defensive instincts last year. Just a terrific defensive player.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. He dishes it to Webster. Inside, here's Hollins. Soft touch off the pass. Hollins has got his second basket of the night.
He put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Wall. Offensive rebound, Ennis, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
And Webster kicks to the net. Dishes the Wall. Webster, that's for 2. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. For Miami, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. The pass to Big Daddy. Good ball movement here by Miami. Bosh, the screen. Cole, the pass to Big Daddy. The coach was really passionate in that last tunnel, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Washington making some changes. Chris Humphries has checked in for Nene, and Porter subbed in for Webster. The Heat also changing it up. Sean Williams checks in for Josh McRoberts, and it's Chalmers in for Cole. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Wizards have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Well, guys, you go back to last season when this is a team that hit just 74% of its free throws. I know they'd like to see that number go up.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Wall dishes to right. He kicks it to Humphries. Taken away by Williams. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Porter. Miami no good on that time either.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. And they have worked their tails off on the glass. Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Wall. Back to Chalmers, and stolen by Wright. And Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here's Big Daddy. Shot clock at 5. Chalmers passes to Big Daddy. Not really his range, and it's off target.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Wright for 3. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wright's got 6.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
Washington has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Webster out there with Humphries. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Brown. And it's Muhammad in at the 5. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. 6 to shoot. It's Brown with the drive. No luck. And it's Miami the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
That's an important game for the Magic. I know their fans are hoping for a win.
Pass to Big Daddy. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up, but he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The Big Daddy passes to Chalmers. Pass to Big Daddy. Pulls up. And it doesn't even draw iron. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Frustration foul there. You've got to maintain your composure.
Yeah, he lost his cool there, Steve. I mean, you can understand it, but you can't excuse it.
And the shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
High post shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
The Heat have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Humphries with the steal. Johnson goes in. Johnson left side. And that one's good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul, second team foul.
Brown with it. Williams picks him up. Shot clock at 6. Great open look there.
Well, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Big Daddy. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
It's in his head now, guys. I mean, he just can't get anything to go, and it's affecting his team big time.
And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
So it's Washington now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Brown kicks to Humphries and stolen by Chalmers.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
Nobody near Granger. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Brown outside. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Williams with the steal. Chalmers passes to Big Daddy. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And Washington making a change here. Hollins is checked in. That one misses.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
It's Brown with the drive.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Shooting for Washington.
First free throw is good.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
And Brown drops them both. Here's Big Daddy. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
That's his fourth personal.
He's off on the first. And as he's checked in for Danny Granger.
Shooting for Washington. Brown. 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Big Daddy. Webster covering. Big Daddy. Rebound, Washington.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Brown outside. Webster dishes to Hollins. The kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't cash in from close range.
That's what they call the million-dollar move with the 10-cent finish. And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Wizards.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an in-seat. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, they can chalk this win up, but things are far from settled between these two teams. They'll see each other 3 more times before the season is over.
And they say familiarity breeds contempt. As they get to know each other a little better, you imagine things will get heated up. Tonight was only chapter 1.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for John Wall. Now, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
White, he's checked in for the Wizards. And Miami with a change here, too. Danny Granger, he's checked in for Mario Chalmers. Here's Big Daddy. Some solid defense from Brown. Washington's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only
move the ball to get better looks.
Shooting for Washington.
and so